Pops, Alpha Knight here. Welcome back to the channel. As mentioned in episode 7, episode 8 is going to be me finishing my house. Editing and smashing everything together has added to the stress of trying to put me back together, but I still have fun with the stuff that I do. There's a bit of a hiccup at the end, but I can just tell you that when we get there. Alright, let's go. Alright, start off where we left off. Edge of the house. I decided to add stairs. It makes it look a little more better. Doesn't blend into the terrain very well, but still looks better. As you can tell, I suck at building. Like many Minecrafters that I know. Roofs. We suck at them, but it's okay. Because we make up for literally everything else. The roof turned out pretty okay later on. I'm still pretty bad at roofs. That'll show in later builds. Many of the later builds. But I ended up doing this for quite a while. Not knowing what I'm doing, as you can see. It's so bad. I hate rewatching this stuff. It turns out pretty okay, I guess. I decided to use slabs. I don't know why, but I did. I guess I liked them better than regular blocks. I really don't know. I use slabs for a lot of my building roofs. I use a lot of slabs. Do you know how much stone that costs? It's 6 stone. Yes, I use a stone cutter, but still. What's 6 stone for 1 slab? I don't remember. Anyway, after finishing the roof, finally, I'm pretty sure I had those little accents on. Yeah. Those little ones that kind of poke off the roof. That wasn't a good spot though. Ignore that. You didn't see that. That's not a good spot. We're just gonna ignore that. Anyway, this sky is really pretty from the roof, if you really look at it. Me trying to mend whatever the heck's going on here. I don't know. I tried. I swear I tried. I just can't do roofs. It's so bad. Oh. I think in the actual footage, I was actually proud of this. Okay, well, I sat for a second and watched the sunrise, which was nice. The Discord overlay is messing up the scenery, but we're not gonna worry about that. You see me catch that water bucket? Let's go. Okay, this is the part I really wanted to talk about. I didn't just use mossy cobblestone. I used all type of stone variants, like regular stone, cobblestone, obviously, and what was the other one? Stone brick. It's in my face and I couldn't remember what it was called. But I used different variants of stone. I didn't use deep slate or anything like that, just different variants of stone. The reason why is because it looks really cool and it gives more life and texture to just a plain old cobblestone roof. And I use it one other time, this technique, I guess, another time, and that's when I'm rebuilding my villager trading center. Like I said, it gives it more life. Being an artist, I like adding on the little details, and watch me attempt this and obviously fail. But it adds on the little things. And then I decided to go check out my villagers because of that breeder. I'm not sure if I explained how it works. Both of the villagers are placed in the very center. There are beds, and then once they have their babies, the babies will fall through the fence and into the silver tube. Or not silver tube, Once again, I am replacing everything with some type of stone variant. As you can see, I still don't know what I'm doing. I broke a stair and then just left it there. I'm not sure if I go back for it But, wait, do I go back for it? Yeah, I go back for it. Let's go. But I started with mossy cobblestone because at first, when I started building, I thought it was such a rare block, and then you could only find it in dungeons. And there's an enderman on my house. Anyway, I thought you could only find it on dungeons, like the spawners, like zombie spawners and skeleton spawners. So I thought it was a rare block, so I was being really careful about it. Come to find out, you can make it. Why didn't anybody tell me this? I felt really dumb when I was going through the just enough items thingy where it shows you how to make all the blocks in the world, and I figured out, oh, you can make this. I felt really dumb. So, thanks Minecraft. Anyway, that's why I started off with the mossy cobblestone, because I thought it was super rare and that I needed to preserve it, and I was being really careful about how much I was using. Not really, as you can see, it's everywhere. And then I did this cool little montage thing where I'm breaking blocks and placing them instead of you watching me run around my house and replace them. It's actually really cool. It took a lot, because I wanted to get in, when I was clipping it, I wanted to get in not only you breaking the block, but, not only me breaking the block, I can't speak, me breaking the block, but also placing it. And then I fell off the roof, and
he had the remote on his phone.
I had a little green friend waiting for me. Obviously, he realized that it was my property and decided to leave after a bit of convincing. Anyway, then I started replacing the stairs on my roof with other stone variants. That's the best word I can use for this. It took a lot of stone, and I mined all of it without a beacon. I couldn't speak. My brain stopped working. I was debating whether to break the block underneath it, the stone one right there, but I broke the one above it, creating more torture for myself. Anyway, look at it. It's so pretty. And then I decided to be a little bit more creative and replace the wood on the floor with different wood variants. I only did 3, oak, birch, and I'm pretty sure it's spruce. Is it spruce? I think it's spruce. I don't know. But, hey. It's me fixing up the roof a little bit more. It was raining. And I love this shader. You do not know how much I love this shader. It's amazing. Anyway, I finished up the roof eventually, because I keep changing a bunch of stuff. And then I'm watching the rain. Oh, and I dropped my sword. I'm really bad about that. When trying to press W to walk, I clicked Q by accident. See, I did it again! And I accidentally tossed my sword. That's how I lost Athena in the last world. I'm freaked out about it. I have a chest specifically for stone or any type of cave block sort of thing. I was thinking about putting the glass panes, but instead decided, well, I did put the glass panes, but by the door I put the blocks of glass. And then collecting of the sugar cane. I have a completely different farm now. I don't have to waste my time going through all of this over and over again and then having to run like this, trying to make sure I pick up everything. Because if you can see the map up in the corner right there, all of those little red dots, that's sugarcane. Not specifically sugarcane. The dots show what's on the ground, items that have been thrown on the ground or left on the ground. It shows like that. And then I went to the villager trading center. I don't remember why, because obviously I cut the clip, but I don't remember why. And then I went to mine trees for a little bit. I didn't do the little montage thingy because I didn't mine them for very long. I just mined them long enough for me to make a bit of charcoal. Don't know what I stopped for. And then returning, this is the spat that I mentioned earlier. I was trying to get an efficiency 5 book. For some reason, the villager wanted to be so freaking difficult. I spent hours trying to get that book and still did not get it. Then the villager trader showed up on my path. He didn't have very good trades, so I asked him to leave. Politely. With my sword. Anyway, back to a little bit of organization. And then I was trying to move a villager from the breeder thing that I made next to the... I don't know what this is. Okay, I don't function on Minecraft very well. So I was trying to get him over to the trade center, but he kept pathfinding back to his fellow villager. Eventually I got him in his boat, and I put him in a place where I had another villager, but the other villager, he quit. So, anyway, once again, trying to get efficiency 5 book. Didn't work out very well. You'll see in a minute. Moving on to putting the villager in his new home. He got very comfortable very soon, you know? Didn't take me 15 minutes to convince him to actually jump into the hole. He didn't try to pathfind to his other fellow villagers. He just got in. He wasn't difficult at all. Then I did a little stone thingy on top. I don't know. It's just what I do. Then it comes to the efficiency 5 villager. I got set up to break a lectern over and over and over and over and over. And I had to fix it. And then over and 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 over. Sorry, lost my composure there for a second. Anyway, I made some more lecterns because, as you can see, I kept dropping them, and every time I drop them, I have to find a way to put them in my offhand again. But I went back after a little bit and still didn't get my efficiency 5 book. Remembering my mistake from last time, I went to go get sugarcane and then came back. Obviously, I sucked. But I went to go get sugarcane and then came back, and it still didn't work. He still wasn't giving me my book, and I had been there for almost an hour. I probably missed it somewhere. Obviously, knowing myself, I was getting impatient and wasn't thoroughly checking it or slowing down to check it. But I was there for the better part of an hour trying to get an efficiency 5 book, and I still could not. Eventually, I called it a day. I really like how my house turned out, but this is a recording from back in May. I've recently made a smaller storage unit for me to add onto the mountain that'll help with the storage and have somewhere for me to put my enchantment table. As always, please leave a like and subscribe. I'd love you to leave a comment about what you liked and tell me what you'd like to see next time. Don't forget to turn on the bell so you know when my next video is, and check out some of the others I've already done. I'll see you guys on the next siege. Bye-bye!